This world, as we know it, is changing faster than ever before, causing glaciers, an important source of our fresh water, to melt away, and catastrophic flooding, and droughts, and wildfires, and billions of dollars of damage. It's not just quantity. The quality of our water is also under threat. Algae taking over our lakes, mining waste ponds leaking into groundwater, boil water advisories across the continent. So how do we face unprecedented challenges crossing borders and affecting every aspect of life? We use the best of science across many disciplines to forecast what the future holds, developing improved models to predict seasonal water flows and disasters, and to assess risks to water quality and human health, building the tools the world needs to manage water risks and protect people, communities, and economies. At Wilfrid Laurier University, we're diagnosing and predicting change in cold regions.
The North is one of the most rapidly changing places on the planet. Warming is happening in the North 2 to 3 times faster than the global average. There's a great urgency to understand these changes, predict these changes, and help develop solutions. Question that threads throughout the Northern Water Futures program has to do with permafrost thaw and its impacts on the land and water resources and the communities that rely on these.
We're working with the public to translate our discoveries into helpful, made-to-measure solutions.
We're working with partners in government, in community-based monitoring networks. A lot of these are Indigenous communities, and so they're very interested in how to better monitor and track environmental change. We've made a partnership with the Toledo government and Northwest Territories to understand the data that's out there, collect some of that data together and integrate it. Hopefully we will see at the end of this, tools in the hands of citizens and communities so that they're actually making the best use of the science that's out there.
And we're making tough choices simpler.
And ultimately, we hope to learn more about how metals may be mobilized in northern landscapes with the effects of climate change. In the area around Yellowknife, yes, there's some very high concentrations of arsenic that have made the news. People are well aware of that. What effect these concentrations have farther afield, we don't know yet. Maybe under conditions of drought or flood or fire, perhaps those metals become more mobilized and then potentially pose a risk. We don't know. These are the kinds of questions that we're trying to answer.
Global Water Futures, with partners across Canada and around the world. We're working together to prepare for the future of our water.